Sag, welcome back to Gold Soul Tarot. This is your February reading. This applies to Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any Sag placement that you have. Cross-watcher, this can apply vice versa. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. These are just general messages. Let's get into it. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comments. What's going on for my Sages? Seven of Cups. All right. So some of you might be in a state of confusion or coming out of a state of confusion. Okay. And it could be pertaining to making some sort of decision or some sort of choice. There could be a lot of options being presented to you right now. And it's really hard to distinguish what is really worth your time and what is not worth your time, right? If you're single, there might be a lot of people offering you some sort of commitment or trying to get into some sort of connection with you. But the thing is here, yes, that the cups look like they're great options, but with the Seven of Cups, a lot of things are illusions. Things really look good. So you really want to be vigilant. You really want to truly look into things before you make any sort of decision. All right. Now, this can represent dreams too. There could be a lot of dream messages that you're getting at the moment, or you get in February. Let's see. Nine of Swords, yeah. Air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. Forgot to mention Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the Seven of Cups. Could have either in your chart or maybe dealing with someone who has either in their chart. But the Nine of Swords is seen as worrying, staying up late at night. This is just like overall anxiety to me. Contemplating things, overthinking, replaying scenarios in your head. There might be something that you're trying to get done, that you might be trying to start, like some sort of game plan, and you're trying to figure out what's the best possible way to go about this. If this isn't you, this could be somebody, kind of thinking, what's the best possible way to go about getting Sag's attention, doing whatever it is, because it feels like this is like how do I do this? How do I go about this? What's the game plan? Kind of worrying of making the wrong decision. Let's see. Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, yeah. All right. If it's either you or someone else trying to extend that offer or love or something, okay? Some sort of offer. Now, they could be a water sign, could have water in their chart. But this really feels like, this is kind of specific. This really feels like somebody who's kind of going over and over in their head different plans or different scenarios or how things could go about if they were to tell you how they feel or extend this offer to you, or maybe you extending this offer to someone else and being worried about it. Let's see. Three of Pentacles. See, definitely feels really love related, relationship related. This can be seen as dating, community, working together. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy with the Three of Pentacles, all right? Or even building towards something. So it really is this energy of this building on maybe an idea, or, building on some sort of action to be taken. Let's see. Seven of Pentacles, yeah, see? It's like someone's really just mulling over details. Someone's really just going over details, trying to really get things perfected to execute something. All right, and it could be you again, or it could be cross-watcher, that Sag is doing this to you. But it feels like there's this overthinking of how to go about something, how to make things work out, how to work together. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So this can be seen as procrastinating or taking a break after putting in a lot of hard work. Some of you might be feeling the need to kind of withdraw or go within or take the time to rest. Do it, especially if you've been in a state of the Nine of Swords where it's just a lot of anxiety or a lot of confusion. The Hierophant, the High Priest, Taurus energy, okay? Could have Taurus in chart, maybe be dealing with someone who has Taurus in their chart. This is seen as traditions, schools, churches, the justice system, very deep connection, possibly marriage, okay? Now, some of you could be in a connection already, and there's something that your partner or whoever you're dealing with is wanting to say or wanting to offer you, and I think they're unsure about it. They're trying to go about it in a way where it goes how they want, okay? That's really what it seems like here. And then you have the Death card at the bottom of the deck, all right? So Scorpio energy, could have Scorpio in your chart. Maybe be dealing with someone who is a Scorpio or has Scorpio in their chart. But this is endings but rebirths. So there's some sort of new cycle wanting to come in. And it could be that maybe you want this new cycle to come in, or whoever wants this new cycle to happen. And there's a worry there for some reason. Wow, the Tower. Two Scorpio cards consecutively, all right? The Tower can be seen as shakeups, destroying of unstable foundations. Sometimes it's not that in that negative aspect. This is a pleasant surprise or a pleasant shock, but there will be something that kind of maybe comes in and shocks you, but changes things for the better, all right? Let's see what's at the bottom of the, yeah, see? Eight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Something that builds some sort of foundation or builds some sort of stability, okay? And it might be whatever's being offered or wanting to be offered. The Empress, Taurus, Libra energy again. Could have either in your chart, but the Empress is seen as someone who can be a mother figure, whether you're a mother or not. Someone who's very nurturing, someone who's very beautiful, handsome, stable, abundant. Okay, and this can be seen as like birthing things, but pregnancy too. So, for some of you, this could be like your partner's wanting to say, hey, I think I want to have kids. Like, I think we should have kids together. And they're scared that you're not going to want that. Or saying, hey, I want kids. Maybe I want to adopt kids, whatever it is. For some of you, that's not for everybody. But there's this wanting to, I feel like, do something traditional or deepen a connection. And there's a worry here. There's a worry here. You know? Let's clarify the Seven of Cups. Whew, see, the Three of Swords. Okay. This can be seen as heartache or heartbreak. Now, it's not always that someone's doing this to you. Sometimes it's you putting the swords in your own heart, you know, thinking the worst, thinking this is what's going to happen. And I think that's what it is here, especially because there's some sense of confusion, of not knowing how to go about things. I don't really feel like it's you. It could be you, but it just doesn't feel that way. It's just an overthinking to the point of putting swords in your own heart, or just like thinking the worst is going to happen. Scared that that's going to happen. Okay? Let's see. Wow, you got the Hierophant again. Taurus energy. So a strong Taurus energy. Again, could be a deep commitment, could be a marriage. It really feels like it's like I want to either deepen a bond, make something official, do something traditional, and there's a fear that it won't be reciprocated. There's a fear that it's just like, they're not going to want to do this. It's going to end in heartache. Page of Pentacles, see? Page of Pentacles can be seen as a small offer. Sometimes I see it as breadcrumbing. Pages can be seen as children. So again, it feels like some of you, this is whoever you're dealing with wanting to say, hey, I want to have kids, or I want to adopt kids, or, you know, whatever it is. For some of you, this person, or maybe you're worrying about the offer not being good enough, okay? For it to get your attention, see? It goes from the page to the Knight of the Pentacles. So them kind of changing or overthinking to up it, you know, thinking, all right, maybe I need to do something a bit better. Now, with the Knight of Pentacles, it's a slow-moving offer. So again, they're trying to be very methodical about this, or you're trying to be very methodical about this before extending that offer. But either way, it's very grounded. It's you know, stable, solid, something long-term if that's what you're wanting, or cross-watcher, that's what you're wanting. Nine of Wands, that guarded energy, fire energy, or Leo Sag. It's either you or them who is afraid of this is what they're going to encounter, or, you know, them feeling like you're guarded. And that's why it's hard to make some sort of move. Or they're guarding the fact that they want to do this. They want to say this. They don't want to, like, show their hand before playing it. If that makes any sense. Very specific, yeah. I see 8 of Pentacles. Whatever it is, it's being worked on. Okay? Whatever it is, it's being worked on low-key. And either you or they don't know about it. Some of you, this, you know, money-wise, you could be working on something, a project that you're really keeping close to yourself. You're working on something, maybe a new business, all right, new business opportunity or a new business venture, and really trying to keep it close to yourself until, you know, you have the finished product. And then kind of show it to the world or put it out there. Maybe some of you are going to get married, like, I don't know why. That's not for everyone. Maybe like a shotgun wedding and not tell anybody, you know, like go get eloped secretly and not tell anyone. That's not for everyone, but I feel like I had to say that. Let's clarify the 3 of Pentacles. Wow, you got the 3 of Pentacles again. Some of you, there's a fear here of whoever's in this anxious energy or worry, there's a fear here of possibly ending up having to deal with a third-party situation. But other than that, if you're single, I feel like there's a lot of potential people coming your way trying to give you these offers and extend themselves to you, work together with you. If it's just this one person, they're very adamant about, you know, making this work, making this happen. Judgment, see? Like, they're very adamant about this, but again, there's a fear here. There's a fear of judgment. There's a fear of things not working out. Sorry if you can hear my dog whining for no reason. Let's see about this 7 of Pentacles. Wow, the Emperor, okay? Aries energy could be seen as Taurus energy too, because the Empress is Taurus, Libra energy, but this is someone who's seen as a husband or a father figure, whether you're a husband, father figure or not, but somebody who has that energy where, you know, they're in their power. What they say goes. This can be seen as a boss or someone who owns their own business. Yeah. It seems to me that at some point, the person gets the courage or the whatever it is that they needed to come forward and not be in that 7 of Pentacles where they're kind of just procrastinating on something or sitting on it or, you know. Let's see. Yeah, see? 8 of Cups. Transformation. Can be seen as walking away, but this feels like transformation to me. So it's the fact that they've gone from the 9 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, to the Emperor. Like, okay, I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to do what needs to be done. See, the Sun. Leo energy, could have Leo in your chart, maybe dealing with someone who has Leo in their chart. But this is seen as illumination. This is also seen as the happiest card in the deck. Sometimes when I get this card too, I look at it as children or a child, a son possibly. And again, maybe somebody's saying, hey, I want to have a son, or I would like for us to, you know, whatever it is. Something about children for some of you, for sure. But either way, I think when whoever gets that courage to say what needs to be said, things actually turn out better than they expected, you know? They get that fulfillment. Some of you could already have a son. Two of Wands. When the decision is made, when the action is taken, things are actually looking better than expected. Let's clarify the Hierophants. It's 5 of Cups. See? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This is seen as crying over spilled milk, focusing on the loss, and not realizing there's still opportunity here. Now, I don't feel like that's you, Ace of Wands. No, I don't feel like that's you. No, Justice, Libra energy. No. I just feel like there's going to be some sort of conversation here, possibly, about maybe past loss, and whoever's been very worried, where they're very honest about past loss and things like that, and why they might be guarded or why they would be concerned about not moving forward with things. Some of you, if it's a children thing, maybe losing a child in the past, like having a miscarriage, that's not for everybody. But this too, with the Justice, pertains to marriage. And some of you might be having either issues in your marriage and your partner's wanting to fix or change or do something different in the marriage, okay? Possibly to avoid divorce, okay? Like do something new, maybe do something new sexually. That's very random, that's not for everyone, but do something different sexually so that there's like this refreshing, or kind of try to save the marriage. That is not for everyone, but 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, defensive energy, yeah. It's either you who's kind of putting this energy out there, or there's just this worry. But I think you do need to be careful if you're single and all these offers are coming in of, again, with that 7 of Cups, taking the, you know, making the wrong decision and then ending up in a 3 of Swords situation, okay? See, 2 of Cups. Some of you are just so guarded, you're not really ready to let that love in. But I do see that there's a potential for a genuine connection, a long-term, deep connection. 2 of Cups can be seen as a soulmate card, equal give and take, all right? The feelings are mutual. Let's see, 5 of Swords, yeah, see? Someone's willing to do whatever it takes to win at all costs. I was going to say to win at all costs, and then you have the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is victory. So yeah, someone's willing to do whatever it takes to kind of win you over, or you're willing to do what it takes to win someone else over. Either way, it's not a bad reading, you know. It is the month of Valentine's Day, so we'll see, okay? What does Sag need to focus on, or what are some themes that might come up in the month of February? Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I want to say this. I think there's definitely this need to nurture yourself. Take care of yourself. Don't overdo, especially if you have been feeling tired, if you have been feeling really anxious lately. Page of Wands. Now, this can be seen as a removal of blockages, but also passionate messages. So there could be a lot of, again, messages going back and forth, and it doesn't have to be just a love relationship, you know, it could be, you know, friends, family, but a lot of messages back and forth, or people really messaging you and contacting you, doing a lot of talking and telling you how they feel. Eight of Pentacles. Again, I'm going to say this. If there is anything that you've been really putting in the work on, building with, you know, from the ground up, if you're like an artist of some sort, really putting work into your craft and focusing on it, I think that's what's going to really, you know, help you along this month. Okay? Let's get an oracle card. Yoni, that's the Empress again, right? And I said Taurus, Libra energy. Sometimes I see it as Leo energy too. Again, can be seen as a mother figure, can be seen as someone who's very nurturing, birthing new ideas. I really do feel like some of you, there could be like children in the picture in the future if you don't already have children. So be careful, be safe if that's not what you're wanting right now. Let's see what this says. Okay, so it says channel, portal, birth, goddess, bliss, building, shedding, receiving, giving, creating, flower. Floral vulvic symbol indicating the soft and feminine nature of the yoni. 7 folds represents the number of the goddess. The 7th fold is the portal of the womb. The feminine archetype, the goddess in her house of creation, she holds the womb within her temple and has the ability to receive as well as give a great deal. Her roles are gentle and changeable as well as hard and fierce when needed. She is mother whether she has offspring or not. Her instincts are keen and her wildness may never be taken from her. She knows the necessity to build beliefs, relationships, projects, habits, and then to shed them when necessary. Just like blood is shed from the womb, she knows how to sustain herself and others using the magic of her inner creative fire. She also knows that she must take special care of herself during times of pain or turmoil, and that it is more important to be than do at times. Care and nurturing are crucial to her being, and self-love is paramount. So I was saying that there's a need to nurture yourself if you have been in this place of maybe turmoil or just feeling stressed, feeling anxious, really focusing on taking care of yourself and also birthing those new projects, creating. And if there is anything that maybe you've been working on that you feel like, oh, you know, this isn't worth it, shedding it when it needs to be shed. Okay? So, Sag, I hope you like the reading. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and check out your moon, rising, and Venus. Peace.